So in this video, I'm going to be explaining my partial vegetarian experience. And when I say partial, the reason I say partial is because I did occasionally have milk, and I did occasionally have a little bit of dairy, like cheese, and very occasionally, although not too often, I did have some salmon. And I don't know if there's a word for that, but yeah, I'm going to be explaining my experience with that personally, and you'll be able to see a before and after, because it's a pretty big difference in terms of what made me did feel better and what didn't make me feel better. So what I ate as a vegetarian regularly usually would be something along the lines of watermelon. I would have melon regularly. I had blueberries very often. I'd have strawberries and lemons. I had a lot of lemons. Obviously, I had juice as well. I usually have orange juice or apple juice. And I thought that all of that was really healthy. But in the process of all of that, I do have to admit, I did not feel so good. In fact, I felt actually terrible. And not only did I feel terrible, it also showed on my skin quite a bit. It showed all over my skin, actually. I had chest acne, partially because of it. I had probably the eczema on my back as well, was also because of it. And I used to have, you might not be able to see it anymore because it's all gone basically, but I used to have acne all over my face. And when I say all over my face, I mean, yeah, like you can see it. It's all over my face. And as a general rule, my skin was just looking always inflamed, and I didn't really like it. But hey, I thought it was healthy, so I was just going at it blind, and I didn't really pay attention too much to the actual signals that my body was giving off, or in fact, even the way that I would respond to a situation or basically react to a situation. And that is also part of what I noticed when I did this. I actually became much more emotionally unstable, and that most likely has to do with cholesterol and the importance of cholesterol in brain function, but I'm not going to get into the science. This is just my experience video. Now, I also experienced a lot of other things. I experienced lethargy, and by lethargy, you could also basically say chronic fatigue syndrome. I experienced this regularly when I was vegetarian. Now, even though I am, and was anyways, extreme athlete, and I was regularly playing sports. For instance, I was varsity on basketball, and I was varsity in football as well, and I was varsity in tennis. I played a lot of sports, and even after I really pushed myself to the limit when I was playing sports, I felt absolutely terrible. I felt so exhausted, I couldn't even focus for the rest of the day. My brain wouldn't work. If I tried to make it work, it just wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to pay attention if I was watching a video. I would just zone off. It was really bad. And as a general rule, even when I wasn't pushing myself to the limit, when I was just doing everyday things, I felt really tired. I felt really exhausted. I didn't feel like I had much energy, and that was not so helpful. So I also experienced tons and tons of lethargy and chronic fatigue basically when I was vegetarian. Now all of that's completely gone. I also experienced a lot of narcolepsy, and narcolepsy is basically where you feel sleepy in the middle of the day. Again, that was a little bit possibly could be intertwined with the chronic fatigue or just being exhausted after a workout and wanting to sleep. But today, even if I work out afterwards, I never feel like I need to sleep. I actually don't want to sleep. I have tons and tons of energy. So again, it's another side effect that I had when I was vegetarian. I really didn't like that. Now, there's one thing in particular, actually two things, that really stood out to me when I was doing this. And one of them had to do with bloating and a lot of stomach pain. And when I say a lot of stomach pain, I mean extreme stomach pain, to the point where bending over was slightly painful. And not only was bending over slightly painful, I thought regularly that eating food in general was always supposed to cause gas and was always supposed to cause stomach pain, always supposed to cause nausea, because I experienced it every single time after I ate. And it was life-wrecking, actually. It made probably around 4 maybe to 8 hours of my life every single day miserable, really miserable, and I felt absolutely terrible. So again, that was something I regret, but I did feel that regularly. And the other thing in particular that I experienced, and that was maybe a little bit unique, I'm not too sure if it's unique, would be the emotional or mood swings, basically. I had tons and tons of mood swings when I was vegetarian. I just would get upset, or my heart would race over absolutely nothing sometimes. And when that happens, you're a little more prone to react in the process. And because of that, you might do some stupid things sometimes. So yeah, it was, again, something that I really, really wasn't happy about. And now I've changed that completely, and I don't have any mood swings whatsoever, actually. My heart, in fact, is... I sort of see even my dad, which is really interesting. I even see my dad react emotionally to situations, which before I thought my dad was more stoic than I was. And now I realize, like, as who I am now, it's not always behavior dependent, like how you grew up or your environment. It also is partially chemical dependent. So basically what you're ingesting and what you're eating, because there are inflammatory markers. I'm not going to explain the science behind it. You can check out my science videos if you're interested. But yeah, I noticed that was a really, really big one. I don't get mood swings at all. It's really, really calm for the most part. It's really nice, actually. I enjoy it a lot. And the final thing I experienced a lot when I was vegetarian, actually 4, maybe 5 times, was cavities. It was painful. I hate going to the dentist, and I never want to go to the dentist ever again. I brushed my teeth every single day, or I thought I brushed it really well, and my teeth, it was just, they were getting killed. And yeah, I changed all of that again. Actually, right now, in fact, I don't shower at all. I don't brush my teeth at all. I don't smell at all. My mouth is perfectly healthy. I haven't brushed my teeth in 2 years. And I went to the dentist. Dentist couldn't even tell that I didn't brush my teeth for 2 years. He thought I brushed my teeth regularly every day. So yeah, what I do right now is way better. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you're interested in more videos like this, then please let me know. If you want to see anything in particular, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions, again, let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, please give it a like, because it really does help spread the word. And if you want to share this with anybody in particular, then go ahead. You can share this with anybody. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, because I plan on making a lot more videos like this. So without further ado, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.